Yo, what's going on, guys? King here. In today's video, I want to cover the new October community update that Focus Entertainment and Saber Interactive have posted over on their forum that covers the entire patch 11 update that is set to release at the end of November and all of the DLC content that is supposed to come with that. So, let's jump right into the community update. It starts off with Hello Space Marines with Halloween creeping closer and update 11 just weeks away. It's the perfect time to mix the two. So here are a few treats from the game to sink your teeth into. Something terrifying is coming. In the latest community update, we gave you a sneak peek of the upcoming new PvE map and told you it would have a new boss fight. Today, we wanted to announce that the new boss is a Tyranid Prime, except there's a twist. There's two of them. You're welcome. It is a formidable enemy, a winged Tyranid leader beast, the apex of the Tyranid warrior strain. Its heavy bladed limbs can slice through the toughest targets, so make sure you're ready. You will meet this foe on Reclamation, the new operation map coming with patch 11, which is off planet. Your mission: infiltrate the captured ship and destroy it. Along with the new map and boss fight, new battlefield conditions will be implemented to the stratagems mode with new weapon variants and armor pieces. Patch 11 Reclamation update is planned for the end of November. Stay tuned for the precise release date. So this is huge news. Patch 11 is set to be a very exciting update, and currently the public test server is available for all players who play on Steam. Unfortunately, I play on console, so I don't have access to the public test server, but I have been staying up to date on all of the content that is going to be included in patch 11, all of the heroic weapons, all of the new armor pieces, and also the new champion and cosmetic packs. So let's dive right into that. They say here upcoming DLCs. Reclamation update comes with two cosmetic DLCs, the Blood Angel champion pack and the Salamanders cosmetic pack. The Blood Angels champion is quite special this time as it's directly inspired by the Blood Angels Captain miniature. This skin also comes with an optional jump pack variant for Assault for you Sanguinary Guard fans. We hope you like it. And here's some concept art that they released. And let me tell you guys, this champion pack is absolutely sick. It also comes with a unique chainsword skin. And I actually called this in my first two videos from the September community update when they mentioned that they were doing the Blood Angels champion for the Assault class. I immediately said that they are going to take direct inspiration from the Blood Angels Captain miniature for the tabletop. And you can see here that it has the golden armor, the unique relic armor for the Blood Angels that also the Sanguinary Guard wear. And they've already stated that along with that, the Salamanders return with a cosmetic pack, this time including 5 armor pieces, 4 successor chapters, and various decals. But they did say down here that the Blood Angels champion, you are going to be able to recolor all of the armor pieces from this champion pack and use all of them on the Assault. Now, something about this is on the public test server, the Blood Angels Champion Pack is assigned to Tactical. Tactical wears Mark 10 Tacticus armor, so you can use it on the Tactical and the Assault, but they have restricted this Champion Pack, I believe, from the Bulwark. You can't use it on the Bulwark class, but you can use it on the Tactical, and you can use it on the Assault to create your Sanguinary Guard. There was also some leaked content on Reddit that showed the special jump pack that is going to be included with this, and it does have Sanguinary Guard type wings. Now, the Sanguinary Guard type wings on the jump pack are not the Firstborn wings. They are for Primaris Marines. So if you go and look at Warhammer.com and you look at the new Sanguinary Guard models, it is going to have the same exact jump pack with those modified wings. But this is huge news, guys. I mean, I legitimately called this as soon as they released that it was going to be for the Tactical. I said they are going to take direct inspiration from the Blood Angels Captain and allow us to create both the Blood Angels Captain lore accurate and Sanguinary Guard models. And on this specific champion pack, I really love this helmet. This is like it's just so representative of Dante. So I'm very, very excited to make a Sanguinary Guard model, make a Power Axe Inferno Pistol build, and, purge for Sanguinius, man, for Ball, man. So this is huge. I'm very, very excited. They do go through the Salamander's cosmetic pack here as well. As you can see, there's 5 armor pieces, 2 shoulder pieces, a helmet, and a backpack. Um, they do have the helmet with both the Salamander's icon and without. Now, this Salamander's helmet is, pretty lore accurate to what is available for Primaris Marines on the tabletop, but it has already gotten some negative feedback because it does look like it has like a little bit of lips to it, which is a little bit strange. There were definitely some other, helmet variations that they could have gone with, but they did go with this one. And I do know that the backpack has the torch on the back, and that you can use across pretty much all classes. So this is great. I do think, and this is just pure speculation, but they did not include a chest piece with the Salamander's cosmetic pack, and they have said, and I'll cover this a little bit further into the community update, with all of the champion packs that they release, they're allowing you to use those champion pieces on other classes. They have said that the most popular armor pieces from certain champions packs are going to be reworked, recreated, and taken from different armor types. So whether it be a Phobos armor, they are going to make a brand new armor piece for Mark 10 Tacticus and for Gravis Plate. So I I do speculate that they're going to create a new chess piece for the Mark 10 Tacticus and the Gravis plate off of the current Salamander's champion being the Sniper. So I really do hope that they utilize that and they give us a chest plate that is lore accurate and very, and depicts the Salamanders very well with a lot of flames on it. And even if they wanted to go above and beyond, they could take the Greaves from the Phobos armor that have flames on the bottom and use those as well on the Mark 10 Tacticus and Gravis armors. So, moving on, they say results of the event. This month, you were missioned to collectively annihilate 400,000 Mutolith Vortex Beasts, and you made it. More than 400,000 Vortex Beasts were taken down in a span of 2 weeks. You've truly outdone yourself this time, Space Marines. You make the Emperor proud. The reward for completing this task with such diligence is the Infiltrator helmet for Vanguard and Sniper classes. Now, I do know that this event was a little bit of a FOMO event where you did have to at least get one completion of the Vortex Beast kill to earn the Infiltrator helmet. If you did not earn it during the community event, they've already said that they will be adding it to the Accolade shop at some point, so you still do have a chance to get that piece as well. The Infiltrator helmet for me is awesome. I love playing Vanguard, so that is part of my Vanguard Deathwatch build as well, my cosmetic build. They say the public test server is still up. If you want to experience patch 11 before everyone else and you're playing on Steam, we've got good news for you. Until November 4th, try out the new PvE map, new heroic weapons, new equipment, Sanctified Wrath, Chaos Armor pieces swap in PvP, and more via the public test server. So they have officially allowed us to do custom armor sets in PvP for Chaos. So you can actually go in on the PTS, and when patch 11 drops in late November, and you will be able to do custom armor sets with all of the armor pieces from the Chaos Champions and the Chaos Standard models. So you'll be able to swap them out, recolor them, all that sort of stuff, and make your very own Chaos models in PvP only. So, you know, unfortunately, they don't have Chaos in PvE. Now, me personally, I think restricting Chaos to PvP is the route, that they want to go with Space Marine 2 specifically. It just doesn't really make sense to have Chaos in PvE, especially with the PvE operations are technically narrative based. Like the first 6 missions of PvE are in direct correlation, are directly in line with the campaign mode of Space Marine 2. And now all the following missions are creating a new narrative off of that. So it just doesn't make sense to have Chaos in PvP. Me personally, I don't think they should have it in PvE. So it is nice that they have allowed us to do custom armor sets in PvP. But the hope is in the future that they create unique chaos missions for PvE to allow guys to create their very own uh, chaos characters and play in operations with them. They say you can now mix chaos armors and equip them to different classes. Here's an easy tutorial on how to access it, and here are the patch notes. Please note that the cosmetic DLCs can't be equipped if you don't own the Season Pass, and Reclamation's boss fight is not available either. Also, the PTS runs as a completely separate game version. It does not carry over your previous progress in the game. Instead, it provides all players with the default maxed out level and weapons. And definitely give them your feedback. If you play the PTS, leave feedback on the Focus Together forums because they want to see that feedback and be able to make adjustments before patch 11 drops. Since it's been a few days already, we've received some feedback and wanted to address it quickly here. We wanted to reassure you on the following. Blood Angel's champion parts will be colorable, the Salamander's shoulder will have an emblem, and the jump pack dash attacks aren't final. So the PTS is still a work in progress. Not everything in there is completely finalized, but you can get a sense of what is coming with patch 11 and create, some excitement around that and what we are able to get on the new patch at the end of November. They continue on and say results of the community vote. We are eager to know which PvE operation was your favorite. With 265 votes, decapitation is your favorite operation so far. Doing this kind of vote really helps us to know what you prefer. Thanks again for your participation. Now, 265 votes overall isn't a ton for a community poll like this. I think though it does give an accurate representation. I think decapitation is by far the most played. It's one of the quickest matches, and people really like the fact that it has a boss fight at the end. So I hope they continue to make PvE operations with really engaging boss fights, just like the Vortex Beasts and the new Tyranid Primes that are coming up. They say we'll probably ask this question again once more maps are released to see how you like them compared to the old maps. Ultima Edition giveaway. To celebrate Halloween together, we're offering 2 Ultima limited editions. This gorgeous bundle contains the base game and exclusive Steelbook, Season Pass 1 and Season Pass 2, and the McCrack's Chosen DLC. To participate, you need to follow the Instagram, Facebook threads, or Blue Sky, comment #SpaceMarine2 under the post, and then 2 lucky winners will be contacted on November 10th via their DMs. So this is pretty cool. I mean, it's a new Ultimate Edition for Space Marine 2. Me personally, I don't think that having a collector's edition like this is it is really worth it. But if you are someone new and you are looking to pick up the game and you want something cool, you can pick up the Ultimate Edition available on November 18th. It does have Season Pass 1 and 2, so you get all of that DLC content immediately and all of that stuff to start off with right away. They did have a Q&A section here addressing a selection of ideas from Focus Together, their forums. They said on Focus Together, you have been submitting ideas for the game since launch. Today, we wanted to address some of the latest and most discussed ideas and bring an answer to them with insights from the game director. For each question, you may find a title of the idea with a hyperlink. So if you did want to check out all the ideas, you can definitely go to the forums. They say at the end of this, there have been over 10,000 ideas submitted for this game. So that is a lot and a lot for the devs to go through. But I think a lot of the ideas come with a lot of good rationale behind them. Like there should be certain things in this game that are addressed and really feed into the player, especially around customization. So the first one was remove stratagem currency. Remove accolades or make accolades tradable with requisition points so they can be farmed. Currently, removing accolades or making them possible to trade with requisition is not planned. However, as we stated in September community update, we will implement different ways to earn accolades. Yeah, I just think accolades in general is not going to be something that they're going to change. Accolades right now is the true grind in Space Marine 2. Every single day and every single week, you're getting new modifiers on missions to be able to grind accolades for new cosmetics and heroic weapons. This is their main way of keeping people engaged in the game and bringing players back. So they're not going to change accolades at all. The next one was allow all classes to use the Space Wolf Champion Fur shoulder pad. Have less class restriction for which class can use the Space Wolf Champion shoulder pads. The reason behind locking Space Wolf shoulder pads is because Phobos armor parts cannot be used on Tacticus or Gravis armors. Lore reasons, plus it simply doesn't fit. What you're asking actually implies creating a new shoulder pad for Tacticus and Gravis armor sets. We're going to do that for the most popular champion parts, and Space Wolf shoulder pad is one of those. So, like I just said, they're going to be doing this for the most popular champion armor parts. And in my opinion, the Salamander's chest piece and Salamander's Greaves with the flames on it that are currently on Phobos armor for the sniper are some of the most popular armor parts, and I do expect them to do this for that as well. This will also open up a lot of the customization options for every single class. So I'm really looking forward to this as someone who does those cosmetic build guides and really enjoys the cosmetic aspect of Space Marine 2. This is great. It's great to see that they're actually willing to do this. Now, there is a little bit of controversy around this because they're saying lore reasons and it simply doesn't fit. But I'm pretty sure currently there are armor pieces that go on other classes that wouldn't be lore accurate. You know, in the customization aspect of Space Marine 2, they're saying lore reasons as a way to deter us from why the Space Wolf champion armor part wasn't available right away for the other classes. But currently, you can create any type of Space Marine, whether that be, you know, a crayon Marine with crazy colors or, you know, different champion armor parts mixing together. So to me, having lore reasons as an explanation for why they aren't able to do it right away is a little bit of a cop out, but at least they're willing to make the adjustment and bring those armor parts to those classes so everybody can enjoy them on all the classes. They say Power Axe for tactical and Space Wolf's cosmetic for tactical. They said, we are thinking of something cooler and more complex than that. There's been a lot of controversy around the fact that tactical does not have the power sword and the power axe as melee weapon options. And honestly, I think they should. I think that tactical is the most diverse class in the entire game. It should be able to use every single weapon that is currently available, because tactical is technically like that standard issue Space Marine, and in on the tabletop Warhammer 40,000, you can make standard issue Space Marines with whatever melee weapons, ranged weapons, and cosmetic pieces that you want, and they should honor that. That is, you know, the rule of cool is the whole basis around why people start playing the tabletop Warhammer 40K miniature game. So, allowing classes, especially tactical, as something that has the most diverse class identity in the game, all of the options available makes it way more fun for every single person. Another one was add the Mark 7 helmet without laurels. They said, yes, we're planning to add the laurelless version of the helmet in an upcoming update. This already has been confirmed. They will be doing the Mark 7 without laurels in patch 11. So don't worry about that. That will be available with the new patch. Training sim and arena, add some kind of training simulator, shooting range for the battle barge. They said, yes, we are planning to expand the battle barge in this way. This is also great. They did say in the September community update they would be doing a battle barge expansion. Now, I do think that this training simulator is just going to be an upgrade to the current training arena that is on the battle barge. I do think they are going to also add an additional battle barge expansion with the upcoming update for the Tech Marine. If you sort of noticed in some of the release videos for the Tech Marine and the heroic weapons, they sort of mentioned how the heroic weapons and the new weapons were brought to us by the Tech Marine. So again, pure speculation and theory, but I think they're going to do something unique surrounding the release of the Tech Marine with their Battle Barge expansion, and I would be happy to see if they added in a weapon forge as part of that drop with the Tech Marine. It would add so much to the Battle Barge, a new unique area along with the training simulator. That would be a lot of fun to see. They said each month we try our best to address the trendiest and most upvoted ideas on Focus Together, but as you've seen yourselves, there are now more than 10,000 ideas. Therefore, we need time to consider all suggestions, discuss them, and eventually bring an answer. Thank you for your patience and mostly your devotion and interest in the game. They say that's it for this month. If you want to keep yourself updated on the latest Space Marine 2 news, join the Discord server, become a member of the forums. You can also follow Focus on their socials. Thanks for the support. So, this is a really great October community update. It covers a lot of stuff that we're really looking forward to, especially in patch 11. I think there's a lot of speculation around what they're going to do continuing moving forward after patch 11, especially with the Tech Marine update. Tech Marine, in my opinion, is going to be the biggest update this game has ever seen. A new class always brings people back and makes it way more fun for everybody to enjoy. New weapon options, new executions, all of that new content surrounding a new character. So, um, let me know what you guys think about this October community update. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions and ideas and your speculation on future updates. If you guys like the video, then like the damn video. If you like content like this, subscribe for more for sure. And I will keep you guys all updated on all future news. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy yourself.